guys, it's Riley. For my ground drills talk, I want to talk about one I just recently learned when I went back to Tennessee. Um, and I had a lesson with a few people, and one that they taught me over and over again, which is I found interesting, was tip control. And I have a bad habit personally of putting my tip in the air, which doesn't make me catch, obviously. And the one thing that they had me do is they had me swing a really fast loop and then do the same loop but slow it down and see if my tip is where it should be. And I did that for a while, and then after about doing 10 of those, I took a few steps back, and if in those few steps I scooted half of that and tried to see if I can catch there. And we did that for a while, and I did it again with a few other people, and I really learned, like, okay, as long as I can see my tip there, then obviously I can do it fast, but can I slow my fastness down in case I need to? Because you never know, you might get a really fast calf, and then they might just stop randomly, because animals are tricky like that, and they do have brains of their own. So that was one I learned. I also realized I did not post my June challenge video, and I'm just going to continue, I'm just going to put it here as well. There's the one thing that keeps my head up when I'm struggling in the practice pen and whatnot, is that it's always going to teach me something. I'm either learning a new way to ride or a new skill, or just I'm always learning something new instead of I'm just not going to be able to do it. That's not true. You're always going to be able to do something. You just have to keep working for it. And as long as you keep working for it, then you're eventually going to accomplish it. It might not be the best, but you learn another set of skills. The way I see this and the way I can make it an image is my barrel horse and I are just not clicking right now. And our struggle is getting a solid of consistent runs. We've had good runs here and there, but we get about one run, the next one falls apart. And then we can change something and we'll get 2 runs out of that and it falls apart again. I don't know if it's just his confidence or my confidence of just not being confident in each other, and that's our struggle. And the one thing I know is that it's just making me a better horseman overall, and learning how to read my horse and read the situation and trying to figure out what's going to work best for next time. And I also want to add in there, and I'll make it a separate post, but my barrel horse and I had a horrible run. And I wouldn't say it was horrible, it's just not what I expected after having a good set of runs and we completely fall apart. However, that horrible run landed me a spot to qualify for a rodeo that I was able to at least run my good horse in, and my good horse loves the crowd, so it was in front of a whole bunch of people, and it was super cool to see and feel his energy, and for me being able to read my one horse and knowing, okay, this isn't his deal. I was able to run my good horse and know that he loves the crowd, he loves the people, and he ran so much better than I expected it to go, especially because he didn't have his best run either. But that was one example of struggling to keep my one horse going and able to take what I was learning there and apply it to another horse and figure out how that went. So, needless to say, don't give up. Struggles happen. Struggles suck. But struggling is what makes us stronger, even if we don't think it will. Struggles are going to come, but they also leave. And they leave you with lessons and things to learn and skills that we never thought that we needed until we go through them. So for July, my challenge or my ground drill was learning how to control your tip, and for my June video that sadly never got posted. I don't know if I just forgot or it never uploaded. Struggles come and you learn from your struggles, and it just makes you better overall. So I hope you guys have a good week, and thank you for listening.